Hey everybody, it's Miss Miller. Today I wanted to talk about how to write an outline for an argumentative essay. I'm going to do an example for you on Google Docs, and it's going to be a pretty foolproof example for pretty much any argumentative essay that you need to write. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open up Google Docs. Then, once you're inside, you're going to click on these little bullet points right over here. This is what I like to do with my outlines whenever I write my essays. So first bullet point, we know that our first paragraph needs to be our introduction. Boom. What does your introduction start with? Your hook. That's going to go right here. Then you're going to introduce your topic. A hint for this would be to use the essay question that you're given. So use the essay question that you're given because that's gonna, and then rephrase it as a statement instead of a question. That's gonna be a great way to introduce your topic and less work for you. So when you're introducing your topic, boom, done with that, and then hit them with your thesis statement. For this example, my thesis statement is going to be, hold on, let me pull that up really quick so we have more room to work. My thesis statement for this argumentative example is going to be about how Waffle House is better than all the other restaurants. So Waffle House is the best restaurant in the world because they have the best food, best prices, and best service. So I know when I look at this thesis statement that my body paragraphs are going to go in this order. First, we're going to talk about the best food. Second, we're going to talk about the best prices. Third, we're going to talk about the best service. All of these are going to be the reasons why Waffle House is the best. Boom. All right. Then after your introduction, you have your body. Paragraph number 1. My topic sentence is going to be that Waffle House has the best food. How do I know that? I look up here at my thesis statement because that's the first thing I listed in my thesis statement. So that's where it needs to go. It needs to be that first body paragraph. Then I'm going to put in some text evidence. Let's say, this waffle is delicious. And William Shakespeare said it. And he said it on page 32. Period. And I'm going to explain my quote. This quote shows that waffles at Waffle House are really tasty. And then relate it back to your thesis. Oops, grammar error. This quote shows that the waffles at Waffle House are really tasty. Because of this, Waffle House has the best food. Boom. Now we're done with body paragraph 1. Guess what we're going to do for body paragraph 2? The exact same thing. Just it's going to be about best prices instead of best food. So let's hit enter again. Paragraph 2. Topic sentence. Waffle House has the best prices, which is true. According to the menu, one can get an all-star special for only $7. I don't know if that's true. It's probably a little high. It's probably 6 something, but you know, whatever. So one can get an all-star special for only $7. And I'm going to cite my sources, and that is House, as in Waffle House, and that's on page 47. Obviously, I'm just making up these page numbers, but roll with it. These are examples of in-text citations in MLA format. This evidence right here from the menu, that's going to be my quote. That's going to be like my quote from Edgar Allan Poe or from Nathaniel Hawthorne. That's where I'm going to plug it in right after my topic sentence. And then you explain your quote or you explain your evidence just like you did before. So this is a great price. Which it is. And then I could go on to say what this includes, what does the All-Star Special include, and I'm going to argue that that's a great price. But what does that show? Relate it back to your thesis. Because they have great prices, Waffle House is the best. Paragraph 3. What's paragraph 3 going to be about? If you're looking up here at your thesis, paragraph 3 is going to be about the best service. That's where you're going to write about for body paragraph 3. So topic sentence. Waffle House has the best service. And then you include your quote or text evidence right here. Then you explain your evidence. And then relate it back to your thesis. Boom. That's what we learned. After your body paragraphs, what do? You write your conclusion. The first sentence of your conclusion should be restating your thesis, but in different words. For right now, I'm just going to restate my thesis, which is Waffle House is the best restaurant in the world because they have the best food, best prices, and best service. I literally just restated my thesis. I can reword it later whenever I'm actually drafting and writing my conclusion. But this works for right now for your purposes of your conclusion. So in your conclusion, then you're going to summarize your main points. So this second sentence should be why you were right in body paragraph 1. Second sentence, why you were right in body paragraph 2. And then the third sentence, why you were right in body paragraph 3. I have an error there, but don't look at it. And then the last sentence of your conclusion and of your essay, of your outline, is going to be the why. Why should your reader care about everything that you just said? So that's going to be the so what statement. Why should anyone care what you have to say? You already gave them your whole argument, but why does it matter? Think about the big picture and what it shows to your reader, and that's what you should write about here. So, for example, I'm going to put something like, It is important. So, the goodness that is Waffle House. So that future generations can experience the cultural phenomenon that is the South's finest dining establishment. Boom! That's my so what. That's why people should care about why Waffle House is the best restaurant in the world. Obviously, you can make it work for the rest of any topic really that you have to work with, whether that's Edgar Allan Poe versus Nathaniel Hawthorne and dark romanticism, whether students should be forced to wear uniforms at school, whether that is why the North was always destined to win the Civil War, why Beowulf is actually the villain and Grendel is the victim in Beowulf. You can make this work for pretty much any structure of an essay that you need for an argumentative essay. So that's how you write an outline for really any argumentative essay. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below or send me an email if you're actually my student. But that's all for today. Thanks.